Hi, everybody. Welcome to this next edition of This Just In. I'm your host, Justin. I'm here with my father, Michael. And today we have a very special guest, Lucas Ruwe. Lucas,
Hey.
From Hero Soap Company. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Awesome. How you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah.
We're doing good. Now, I have to warn you, the way I start each show is with a joke, but I've been told to keep my day job. So I just want to warn you up front. It may not be the best, but I'm going to give it a shot. All right. Why does a golfer always bring two pair of pants?
What you got?
Just in case he gets a hole in one.
Oh.
All right, hold on. I'm going to rank that one. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. We rank that one a 2. All right. That's a 2 from one.
Yeah. I give it a 3.5. You know.
3.5 are always
nicer. So, Lucas, first of all, you're a veteran. Thank you for your service. Tell us a little bit about Hero Soap Company, a little bit about how the company started, a little bit about yourself.
Awesome. Well, first, thank you for bringing me on here, and thanks for the opportunity to work with you guys. Real honor. So, Hero Soap Company started about 2 years ago. I'd been out of college with ASU for a little while, working a corporate job, and I really wasn't a huge fan of it. I grew up on a farm in Nebraska, and being in a cubicle, it really wasn't too ideal for what I saw for the rest of my life. And I knew I wanted to do something in a way that I could give back. I've always been told that that's help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. So I really wanted to keep that at the ethos of everything we were doing. And down in Phoenix, there's so many homeless veterans that it's absolutely heartbreaking. And I wanted to find a way that we could incorporate something patriotic, bring in patriots, show them that we have a noble cause, and then provide a premium quality service and product for our customers, and then use that to help get these homeless veterans off the street and kind of give them a second start. So we created Hero Soap Company. Operation Finally Home is our primary charity, and they work with directly with builders, and they help build houses for homeless veterans and veterans in need. And it's kind of a form of political activism through capitalism, you could say. And so we've built this out as our platform, and we're rocking and rolling. And thanks for all the help you guys have provided so far.
I was thinking about it. It's when you were talking about it, especially with everything that we're going through right now, with this whole pandemic. First of all, how are you doing out there?
Me personally, pretty good. My wife, she was laid off. So we took the time to come back up to Nebraska, where I'm from, kind of get out of the city down in Phoenix, spend some more time with family while all the hustle and bustle of the world's going on, and just kind of escape away from that. And it's been a real blessing being able to come back to the farm and just, be able to go outside, enjoy the sunlight in the day, and, do some work too while we're here. So it's been pretty good. And then on the business side, our customers have been phenomenal. We're seeing like a real resurgence of patriotism. I feel like a lot of people are realizing that small businesses are struggling right now. And I couldn't be more grateful for the response that we've seen throughout this pandemic.
So one of the things that I was thinking about, though, as you were talking, is what your cause is to help homeless veterans, which for me, those two words should never go together. Like, there should never be a homeless veteran. When somebody puts their life on their line, and I'll tell you straight out, I mean, in my mind, the veterans, they should never be homeless. But same thing for what we're going through today with hospital workers and care and all the essential employees, firefighters and grocery store workers, everybody who's keeping us going, they're also putting their lives on the line right now. But getting back to your current cause for homeless veterans, those two words should never go together, homeless and veteran. And what I think about when you say that is, I just wonder how this pandemic affects them right now when they don't have anywhere to go. And, social distancing for them is hard, right? I mean, the whole thing is kind of scary. I think it makes your cause even more important. I mean, because you actually take a certain percentage of everything from your sales, and that goes directly to that family home operation, right?
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, right now it's more than ever. It seems like that's the case in the scenario that we should be looking at. It's really unfortunate that the transition out of military life into civilian life, from that extremely structured and rigid environment into, opportunity and freedom where you can make your own decisions. It's even myself, when I first got out, it was that first year or two in college was extremely difficult, just making that transition. And yeah, those homeless and veterans should never be together, but I don't think a lot of those guys get prepared the right way on their way out. And it's tough coming back into the normal civilian world.
Yeah, let alone what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
I think it's really just a testament to you as an individual to be able to start a company that's so principle based solely around, obviously being successful, but, you have to give back to the veterans and those who have, sacrificed their lives for us to be able to have the freedoms that we have. And I think, at this point in time, cleanliness is, of the utmost importance, more so than ever before. So like you said, it's unfortunate we have to go through this, but you're offering a really great way for people to keep themselves clean, follow the guidelines, but also help those who need help and help those who have helped us in the past. And you do have a really cool subscription program. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah. So
I love that.
Yeah. So we have what's called a subscription. It's your monthly auto shipment of soap straight to your door, hassle-free, no contracts, no nothing. You save 20% right off the top. And I think if you use Team Ashley as a promo code in there, you actually get to take off another 10% of that. So phenomenal saving there. And we decided in January of this year that we would match every subscription soap and send those overseas to the troops, since they have to buy all their toiletries over there. Then as a little kicker, we've got a peppermint cool soap. It's got some menthol in it. Makes the boys feel really well with a nice cooling effect. And, a lot of those guys over there haven't had any of that tingle for a while. So we thought we could.
This is a PG-rated show.
Give them that refresher. Hey, we kept her there.
And everything made in the USA, right? All natural ingredients.
Yep, all natural ingredients. Even our packaging comes from here in the USA. We get a lot of our stuff from a really small local shop there in Phoenix. They're actually from Nebraska as well. But yeah, we try and keep the entire thing running through small business so we can promote the whole way up.
So that's kind of an important point that you made. I never realized that. So people who are serving in the armed forces, they have to actually, our veteran people who are actually serving now, actively serving, they have to pay for their own toiletries.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So at least on my base, I was deployed over to Oman in thumb rate, and we had our little BX there on base. Yeah, you'd have to go in, pretty much get everything you need except for, they take care of your food, and obviously your food and your clothes are pretty good there, but outside of that, you're purchasing it yourself.
So what you're saying is if somebody signs up for a subscription with you, you send whatever you send to the people who sign up, you send on behalf of yourself and the person signing up, you send to somebody overseas?
Yep. So if you order 3 soaps in a subscription, we're sending 3 soaps over.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's amazing. That's a great cause. Thank you for doing that. It's an amazing cause. So why soap in particular? Is it for that reason, because of your experience overseas?
So the soap came up. My partner, who we were brainstorming ideas with, his brother, he's got a hygienic company as well, and we needed something that we could scale up with in order to make this cause possible. We didn't have a whole lot of funds when we first started this deal, and we needed something that we could control really everything. So we came up with the handmade idea. All of our soaps are handmade, and he's kind of got a fancy for homemade soaps. He really enjoys making that, and it put it together. They went hand in hand, and now in a time where everyone needs to be clean, it's pretty ideal. It's unfortunate of the.
I think it's really ideal. I think it's really ideal. So I just want to ask you off the soap subject for a second, just to kind of clean this part up. I want to ask you a quick question. I have a sense of humor in the family. He tells the jokes, but I'm the one who creates them. So I'm his writer.
You're the funny one.
Jokes. Actually, the truth of the matter is he's the driver in the family. He's the driver, and I'm the coach. But so your first drag race, we met you, I think, at your first drag race, right? Was that right? In Phoenix?
Yeah.
Which was
down at the.
Which was unfortunately for us the last drag race that we were able to attend.
Right.
I'm hopeful first and foremost that this whole country beats this virus down, and we will, and come back. But in the meantime, it's hard to deny that we're a bunch of frustrated racers over here. So, what was your first experience like?
So, I love speed. I've had Corvettes in the past. Always been a huge fan of American Muscle. And then after talking with Lee from Mid Morning Racer, little shout out to him there.
Yeah, Monday morning. Yeah, he's a great guy. I love
Lee. Give it up for Lee.
Hey, Monday Morning Racer. Over and check him out.
Yeah, he shot me a text one day. He said, "Hey, I'm going to be in Phoenix for the NHRA event. Come on down." And I pulled up, and within, 30 seconds of being outside my car, I was probably half a mile away from the track. Alarms were going off everywhere. And it was an awesome event. And then to be able to go back in the pit with you guys, talk to you guys a little bit, it was phenomenal. I most definitely will be going to those pretty frequently when they're in Phoenix at least. But yeah, that 0 to 320 in 3.5 seconds. That's mind-blowing to me. So
3.5 is definitely mind-blowing. 3.7, no, we haven't gotten there yet, but 3.6
we'll
is there. We're going to get there, though. That's our goal, is to be able to get there.
Yeah, what's your best run?
The best run we made was 3.70 at 323 miles per hour.
Jeez. That is wild.
Next time, but you were there that time, so it may have something to do with that. You brought the good mojo, so don't stay away too long.
But there's a secret.
Might have to be there a couple more times.
But there's a secret. I think it was on that run that a lot of people don't know, is that Justin's has a sock on under his helmet, and it's a head sock. And that head sock, when he put it on, and he was in a rush, he put on the helmet. When the car took off, he didn't have the chin strap locked all the way. His head went back, and what happened was the sock came down and covered his eye, and he could only see out of the corner of his eye. We have it on video. You see the picture? Yeah. He's looking out of one eye at the wall and just trying to stay with it as long as he can, just to make sure that
it's not recommended.
It's definitely not. Don't do this
only
at
by
home.
Necessity, but
don't do this at home.
Not something I'm proud of,
but definitely, he had one eye open for that run.
Yeah. Hey, if that was your best run, I'm not suggesting it, but you might have to try it a time or two.
I told him he should. I told him we should put some hero soap in one eye, and then maybe just use
there you go.
All the way down the track.
There you go.
But the next race we go to, I have an idea. We should start doing something similar. I mean, Jack Beckman is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Drives a funny car.
Yeah.
And he represents Infinite Hero, and he takes these coins down the racetrack with him and then gives them out to fans.
Yeah.
We should
do something like that.
We should do something like that with soap. We should take like the world's fastest soap bar. We should take the soap, put it in the pit somewhere, and then when we come back, give it out autographed to fans and let them be clean. The fastest soap out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm all in on that one. And send one of those autographs back over to us, please.
Yeah, we'll have the world's best soap and the world's fastest soap all in one. It'll be easy. It's a perfect combination.
All in one. Can't beat that. That's America right there.
America. I've been using the soap myself. I think it's awesome. All the different kind. I do like the peppermint personally. Personal favorite.
He does smell good. He does smell good. Definitely, he's been using the soap. I smell it. He uses all the different ones. One day he came down and he smelled like he was in the woods. Another time he smelled like peppermint. it's got all, you got all the different, tell us a little bit about how you came up. What was the impetus, you know, for all these different, right? You have all these different types of soaps, all the different kinds.
Yeah. So when we started out, we were really focused primarily towards men. I mean, the branding's a little aggressive. The message, it resonates a lot with men. We're seeing 60% of our sales were coming through women, and then we couldn't just leave the second half of the other. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. Go ahead. Now you're okay. Now you're back.
There we go. Yeah. Women were our primary consumers, so we ended up incorporating 2 more bars in that were a little more geared towards the females, with a rosemary and a eucalyptus scent. And yeah, but we just really wanted to start out right away, kind of find a musk scent. That's where the woods came from. And then something that, you know, guys would be proud to smell like. You don't always want to be walking around with that foo-foo smell, and get something a little more manly in there. So that's how we came from that. And exactly, give them a flex.
Man.
No.
The only thing is, Justin definitely has a manly smell when he gets out of the race car. There's definitely a manly smell.
That's why I use my hero soap.
Well, yeah, you have to start using it more.
Start bringing
You
it
have to
around.
bring the bar.
Deodorant.
You have to take a shower at the end of the track. You get out of your fire suit and use it.
We need to get like what kind of fuel do you guys use? That's
Nitromethane.
Nitromethane.
nitromethane. We need a soap that smells like that.
Yes.
Coming out of your
Yes,
being
nitromethane.
Yes, that's
soap.
all. I like that. Nitro. Can you create that? A nitro soap? That would be amazing. Let's do that.
There you go.
We'll do it. We'll work together on it. Nitromethane soap. I'm into it. I'm
in.
All right. So anyway, Lucas, anything else that you want to tell everybody before we end the show?
Just thank you for all the support that you guys have given us. Anyone listening that's purchased our soap, we appreciate it so much. I hope and pray that this thing ends as soon as possible so you guys can get back on the track and we can get America back to being America here pretty soon. So
That's right. In due time,
thank you for all the support, guys.
Lucas, where can people find you on and Hero Soap on social media?
You can find us at hero_soap_company on Instagram, Facebook, Hero Soap Company, and then directly on our site, it's www.herosoapcompany.com. And I think if you put a /discount /Team Ashley in there, it's a great way for everyone to save 10% more on top of that.
There you go. Let's help those who help us. Thank you, Lucas, for all that you're doing to give back to the troops. And we want to tell everyone out there to stay safe, listen to CDC guidelines, and this too shall pass. And
Definitely.
Thank you for being a partner of ours, and thank you for all that you're doing.
Yeah, thank you, Lucas. Thank you. You know, you served our country, then you came back and you continue to serve everybody who served our country. So that's really admirable. Come back, create your own, fight for us, come back, fight to build your own business, and then give money back. It's just amazing. It's admirable, and really grateful to have you on our team.
Win. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day. Good to see you.
Stay safe. And stay
Awesome.
healthy.
Stay safe out there. Let freedom clean.
Let freedom clean.
I got it.
All
Good one.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.
Take care, Lucas.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See ya.